Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast, episode 177. We're the Cookie Shuffle guys. I'm Joe.
Dave.
Nice. I was recently looking at like random or like funny things caught on like Google Maps. Not
Yeah,
yeah, I guess Google Earth images or whatever.
right.
And it got me thinking that I want to find like the Google Earth van or vehicle, whatever it is. I think it's usually a van, and just like follow it around a city. And
And they just
like,
show up in every.
yeah, just like every like, I don't know, 15 blocks or something. You're just like standing there doing something else.
But how are you gonna know? Like, I think I've seen them pass.
I have never seen one.
I've seen two, like at least two, because I
Fuck,
like
dude.
it's a car that has
Like this giant fucking camera on the top of it. Yeah.
yeah, it's got like a ball on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like,
they've
I guess a
passed this house
360 cam.
twice. Yeah,
Well, I mean, it makes sense. They've probably passed every house a few times.
yeah.
But like
Well, it's
I've
wild though
never.
because I've looked and this like as recent as I've seen it, not like not yesterday or anything, but
Right,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
um,
You haven't seen any
it's
updated
yeah,
images.
it's not updated. So it's like, what are we doing? How often
Yeah.
are they taking pictures?
Hold, please. Darwin.
Hey, folks. Today's Thursday the 13th, and your friend's quote of the day is from Monica Geller. No, I'm not sure that's the best way to hear everything. Someone get me a glass. And I'm pretty sure this is from
Sorry about
they're
that.
in
Darwin learned how to
Barbados.
open the garbage recently.
Oh,
So now he just
nice.
gets into the garbage whenever the fuck he feels like a little bitch.
Yeah,
So I don't know how often they're taking pictures, but I don't know. I
yeah.
also don't know how often it takes them to update those pictures, right? So like, let's say you saw it, 6 months ago. You would assume that in 6 months' time they'd be able to update all the Google Earth. But really, then think about it. It's the entire world that needs. Well, I guess that doesn't need to be the entire world, does it? They could update sections.
Yeah, they could just do it like, I mean, all they gotta do is drive around.
That's true. What I
So
want
it's
to know
like,
is how do they get the places where you can't drive?
like what?
Like, so like there's areas that are like maybe they're only accessible by boat. Obviously, they just take a boat, right? They just do the same thing. But
Mhm.
like, what do you like? Is there somebody that's got to like walk some of these areas with a
I
360 cam
mean,
on the fucking top of their head?
the satellite can get in pretty far, obviously.
Right. Well, like street view.
Okay, but those ones are the only driving ones. They don't allow you to go. Like you can go on some apps and you think you can go on one street, but you can't.
Oh,
Like it only gives you options to where
to where the
they
van
were able
was.
they were able to get to.
Okay. Well, then never
Whether it
mind.
was whether it was a car or I guess maybe a person walking. I
Right.
doubt it
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
person walking, but
I don't know. But yeah, no, I think it'd be again. I don't know how often they update it, but one, they should do that more.
yeah,
And
they
two,
should.
I want to know how I like. Do they take the time to edit some of these things? Like, I'm sure the cameras caught some weird shit, like weirder
Yeah.
than they're willing to post on the internet. Um, but like, if I can just show up in like a different costume or doing some weird shit on the side of the road one day.
Oh shit, this is actually holy shit.
What?
Dude, this is updated.
Oh fuck! How recently?
At least by 2 years because I got my truck in here. So,
Fuck.
um, yeah. So I have my truck. Um, oh, look at this. Tina's. Oh, see, but when I go on Street View,
It's
so
not as
from the
updated.
set. No, no, it is. It's just a different picture. So they took the satellite picture on a different day than the Street View.
Right. Yeah, I didn't think they
Um,
were doing that all on the same day.
because oh, look. I can tell because my sidewalk is that I
Installed or
did
not
from
installed?
is done.
Oh, that's very recent.
It's not like done. Like I haven't put all the bricks yet. So, dude, I could tell you exactly when this day was taken. Let's see. Let's see how up to date
Well,
our.
you can ballpark it. You can't give the exact day.
Um, I mean,
Unless you have that exact same picture.
I took a picture of. Okay, yeah, I still have bricks up, so this will be roughly, yeah,
This is
like I
within the
told
last
you.
year then.
Yeah, this was just last summer. And that's probably when I saw it, honestly.
Well, that's not bad then. So they are putting it up pretty quick. I remember like there'd be times where I'd check in, it was like, you know, a 7-year-old picture.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. This was roughly in July.
It's not bad.
Dude, yeah, like it's fucking
I mean, that's almost a year ago, but
July
that's
13th. I have this set up on my camera, kind of, sort of,
all right. So
kind of, sort of.
midsummer they were driving around taking pics. So like
Yeah.
if you had been standing out there,
Yeah, dude, I could
that
have
would have
been on
been
there.
that could have been
Like
awesome.
it wouldn't shock me if I here, ready? It wouldn't shock me. Dude, I swear, I think I did see this car pass. I swear to God. Let's
You
see.
should be there.
Oh, now that's messed up, man.
What, you go forward and it disappears?
I went forward and now my van's there and the carport's not there. That's so weird how that happens. Like it's a
Yeah.
completely different year. Like I go towards Union
Yeah.
and
It's a different year.
it's my truck in the driveway alone where and it was just taken last year and then I go towards Harlem and it's like, hey, guess what? You went it's still there.
What's still
There's
there?
like a glitch in the system, bro. It's like if I hit a certain spot, here we go, it just changed. It's like I hit this one certain spot and it's years
It must be
prior.
like because it's not recording, right? It's not taking a video.
Hmm.
It's snapping pictures. So it must like just kind of fill in the gaps along the way. So it's like set on a timer, let's assume, like
Yeah,
every 15, 20 feet, take a picture.
yeah,
And so if that 15, 20 feet doesn't line up exactly the same every single year, they're going to fill in the gaps as it goes.
that's funny, dude. Yeah.
Regardless, if you had been standing out there at the moment they snapped that picture,
Hmm.
you could have been doing any number of things. You could have been bent over, hammering in a brick, just ass to cam,
Yeah,
and
could've.
you would have had your cheeks on Google Earth for years to come.
Damn, bro, I should have been out here, man. I definitely like I was somewhere around.
I
It
mean,
was the
probably,
summer.
yeah.
I was home. My
There's no
truck's
telling
here,
what time of day it was, though.
bright as day,
Well, I mean, yeah, it's not the middle of the night, but like, you know, it could have been anywhere from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
and I'm home. I was working nights.
Shit.
My truck is there.
That's right. You were home. Yeah, you
Yeah.
were around.
Damn.
You
Could
may
have
have
been
gone
on this
inside
shit.
for like a glass of water.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like like this video that I have is looks like that exact setup of where how these bricks are laying. And it's like it could have been taken at like noon and I
Mm.
was coming out to do this that day, you know?
Yeah.
Fuck, man. That'd have been cool.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah. Really do be sucking. Oh well.
Yeah. The more you know, though.
Yeah, that's weird.
And so again, what now bring it back to how often they update this. Like there's no way they only have one vehicle that drives around the entire country, let alone the
No.
world. So do they send out these vehicles all on the same day? What do they
I
do?
mean, they're probably like, you know, just whenever they want because they don't really care if it's all that lines up the same.
Right, yeah.
As long as each because they're going to get an area, like a good area all the same time
Hmm.
because no one's going to be like, "Oh, well, let me look at
Nobody's
my
using Street
place."
View that often.
Yeah, like let me look at my place, then it's like, "Oh, let me go all the way over to, you know, Orchard Park and see what it looks like." It's like I wouldn't know what it looks like over there, so it could be taken the same day, you
That's
know.
true. Yeah.
So it's like I'm not going to know it unless it's my house. The funny thing is, on the satellite view from ahead, if you zoom in far enough, you can see Dad's truck on the farm and in the driveway at the same time.
That's pretty awesome.
It's like, that's not possible. Damn, that's cool.
How do you get that job of driving the Google Earth van around?
I have no idea. It's funny.
Yeah.
2589.
But yeah, I was seeing some stuff and I was like, I kind of want to plan something. Like if I knew a guy
Yeah.
who
Post
worked,
show.
who drove the van, who drove whatever, um, and he was like, "Hey, I'm heading out this area this day." I'd be like, "Okay, I'm getting my lobster
Yeah.
costume and 15 friends,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
and we're just gonna hijack the Google Earth Street View for the city of whatever."
I would be like, I don't know, I would just be like sitting on the side of the road drinking beer or something.
Yeah, but like not just like not just like leaning up against the wall. Like you're gonna be like,
I want to be shotgunning.
yeah, like knelt down.
Yeah. I'm like this, just taking it and
Yeah,
peace sign and everything.
says
Just,
something. Just says like "Hi, mom" on your shirt.
yeah, I made it. Hey, look, I made it.
Yeah, there you go.
Quoting
Yep,
whoever sang that song.
yep. Brendan Urie, Panic at the Disco.
Yeah, yeah, there we go.
Anyways,
Yeah.
okay, so we'll figure that part out. Write that down in the notes.
I went to figure out, get the inside job of
yeah.
works there and everything.
Can probably just Google. Well, but how about that? Just Google it, like who works, who drives the van,
Yeah, I'm sure
and then just like shoot him an email, be like, "Hey, I have a request."
there's an answer out there somewhere of,
Oh, sure. Somebody on Reddit knows something.
yeah.
Somebody on Reddit always knows something. I go on Reddit from time to time, and I don't think I ever leave without being a little bit disturbed by what I've seen. Some of the shit on Reddit's crazy.
Dude, Reddit is unhinged.
It is. It's just like nobody's monitoring what's going on there. Are you still looking at Street View right now?
Yeah, I went over to
Trying to have a conversation with you, and you're staring at the screen.
so I'm looking at Katie and Tyler's house.
Oh my lord! Now you're stalking people.
Yeah. Where do they live, dude?
Oh, I'm not going to say that on the internet.
Yeah. There it is. They're not home.
Wow, crazy. How about that?
Middle of the
Um.
day. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, just kind of
Anyways,
looking through that.
I don't know what I was currently in the process of saying, so I'll just jump to the next thing. My roommate today was telling me that she was at Walmart recently, and this older gentleman approached her. She was like, "Now, normally I'd be bothered by something like this, the situation that happened," but she was like, "I just found it funny," and the guy was like really nice, so like it didn't really bother me. And I guess he came up and he was like asking her some questions or some shit, and was like, "Oh, are you?" He asked if she was married. And she said no. He was like, "Oh, do you have a boyfriend?" And she was like, "Yeah, I do." And um, he was like, "Oh man, like I was really hoping I'd find somebody." He was like, "You're so nice. I'm just really looking for a nice girl." I'm like, man, the balls on this guy.
Dude, old people don't give a fuck.
Well, I don't know if he was like old. She said he was older. She said he was a little bit too
Oh.
old to be talking to somebody her age. She's a day younger than I am. So, I don't know. Like I assume that puts him somewhere in his like 50s, maybe 60s. If she's saying
Yeah.
he's a little bit too old to be talking to her. But like even still, just like the confidence that a single person must have to just randomly start really quick. Are you wearing the same shirt that's also on your chair right now?
Yeah.
What the fuck am I looking at right now?
Yeah, I have two of them.
Okay, regardless, the confidence that you have to have in order to approach a stranger in public. Now it's Walmart, so like naturally
Yeah.
that's where something like this would occur.
Right.
A Walmart in Florida nonetheless. But I just don't get like would you ever do that? Would you ever do that? Not even just to say you found a girl attractive, just to like talk to somebody.
If I'm the same person I am when I'm 50, then no,
No.
never.
Not a chance.
I don't randomly talk to people
No.
ever. I will talk to them if they talk to me.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, like
Yeah, it's not by choice.
yeah,
It's against
it's
my
not
will.
by choice. But I don't ever just like I'm never
Seek
the
out
first person
conversation.
to start the conversation. No.
Yeah, I was at the vet the other day with Newton. I was picking him up, and this woman who was picking up her fucking 13-year-old cat, who smelled, by the way, not the woman, the cat. At least I hope it was the cat. She is like talking to the cat, and she's like, "Oh, you were being a bad boy today." I'm like, "Okay, first of all, there's people around. Shut the fuck." And by people, I mean me. I'm around. Stop fucking talking to your cat like that. Um, and then she like just starts talking to me. I don't remember what the fuck she started talking about. Then she started talking about like um the traffic and how it's going to take her a long time to get home. She was like, "Oh, I live off of this." I go, "I could be a murderer, and you're telling me basically your address."
Uh-huh.
Um, oh, she started talking about how many cats she has. She said she used to have like 13 cats.
All right, dude, how did I know?
Yeah.
How did I literally was gonna say, what was she gonna say, 13 cats or
Yeah.
something?
She started talking about how she had like 13 cats, but when she recently moved, she didn't take all of them with her. And I'm like, hold the fuck up. I go, "You owned 13 pets and didn't take all of them when you moved? That's a little fucked up of you." And so she was like, "Well, they were like, some of them would just kind of like wander off to my neighbors' houses all the time." I'm like, "Okay, so you're not taking very good care of them." She was like, "At first they were annoyed, but then they started, as people do, they just start to grow to love them." I'm like, "Right. Okay." And then so when she was moving, I guess a bunch of her neighbors were like, "Oh, well, I'll take this one or these two, and I'll take these two, and blah, blah, blah." He was like, and then they had kids, so the kids love them, and I still ask for updates every now and again. I'm like, "Oh, okay." So then she was talking about how now they're in a new place, the traffic is horrendous. I'm like, "Oh, yeah, it's really bad." And I was like, "Why are you?" I go, "I was sitting here on my phone. Why did you feel the need? Like,
It looked
at
like I
what
wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, like what part of me, what part of my ensemble looks like I wanted to be spoken to at
Yeah.
all? I just,
Especially about like, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's because you're both, because I was gonna say, especially about like your cats, and it's like, well, you're both in a pet store, so that people just assume that,
I guess, yeah,
oh,
like
well,
when
we're
you're
in a
at
pet
a
store, so
vet,
we
yeah,
both like the same thing. We
yeah,
both like pets, obviously, even though, I don't care about your fucking cats.
yeah. No, I don't care that you're a crazy cat
Um,
lady, but and again, she was like on the older. She was probably like, I don't know. She was either like a really rough 50 or like a normal 60.
right.
Yeah, real big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have somebody like people not often, but like it's always like the weird it's always the weird conversations. Sometimes I get a good one here and there. Like the one time I went to Paula's Donuts
Mm,
and I was waiting for my donuts. Oh no, a breakfast sandwich. I was waiting for a breakfast sandwich.
right.
And this woman just started talking to me about the bills. And I was like, cool, I'll talk
Yeah.
about it. I'll talk about it.
I
But
had a
don't just
guy at work yesterday. He was from because my name tag says where I'm from. He was like, "Oh, you're from Buffalo." I go, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." And so I was like, "Where are you from?" Just like
you
because
gotta go.
he was standing right in front of me. I had no choice
Yeah.
but to like look right at him. I was like, "Oh, where are you from?" He goes, "Oh, I'm from New York City." I'm like, "Oh, very cool, very cool." And he was like, "Yeah, our team's looking good this year." And so I assumed from him being from New York City, he was talking about like the Giants or the Jets or something like that. And he started talking about the Bills. And he was like, "Our team." And I'm like, "All right, yeah, they are the only New
Okay.
York team. You're
Thank
fucking
you.
right." But that was like a nice conversation. And like at work, I expect that. I expect to be approached by strangers because that's the line of business I'm in.
Yeah.
But if I'm out in public, please.
Dude, at work today, we got on the rant of bicyclists
Hmm.
in the road.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
Big topic on this pod.
I took a bike ride today,
Hmm.
just 2 miles, one and back.
You have a bicycle?
Yeah, I do. Well, Dad does. He got two of them,
Okay. Right. Right.
so
Right.
I use the one. And so I told him that, and this dude that I work with, he was like, "Listen, I'm just gonna be honest here, man. I hate bicyclists on the road," and I go, "So do I." And then the other girl that was in there, she's like, "Oh my God, I hate them." And he was like, "Oh, thank God." He was like, "I wasn't sure, some people are like," and I was like, "Dude, no, they suck." And then we
They
were like, for
fucking
like the next,
suck, dude.
for like a half hour, we were talking about it. And we were just like, I guess in some places, it's like you got to give them like a 4 foot, like gap. Like you got to give them like, there's like I don't know if it's a law, but like
I'm gonna give them a 4-foot stick up their ass if they don't get out of
Yeah.
my way.
It's like, listen, by all means, ride your bike, but don't
Yeah.
ride it on the road.
Don't ride it where I'm
That-
driving my motor
Yeah.
vehicle.
Like, you cannot keep up with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, while we're at it, just slightly off topic, but similar. If you have a moped, don't. Just don't, because you
They're so
can't go.
quirky.
You can't go full speed on a moped. So please don't get on the road and just don't get a moped. If you want to ride a motorcycle, get a motorcycle.
Dude, those things honestly seem unsafe.
Yeah.
Like, they seem like, because just the way you're sitting, it seems like
You're like,
yeah, it just seems like anything it could really just kind of
yeah, a slight breeze, and you're like, oh,
yeah.
um,
I get it. It's one and the same. Like, obviously, a motorcycle is different than like the only difference is that one's just beefier and more powerful.
yeah,
and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
But,
But
like,
like,
the sturdiness of a moped, I feel like is
just not there.
yeah,
No, it looks like it's made out of plastic. It's like a little toy.
yeah.
But
Dude,
again, and
right.
they just can't go as fast. So please get your little bitch ass off the road.
There's this guy who I used to work with. I saw that what was it? He had a helmet. I don't know. I don't know if I asked him, because I saw they had a helmet on or something,
Right.
or maybe he saw that maybe I took my no, because it was winter or something like that. Either way, he's like, oh yeah, my I was like, oh, you got a bike? He's like, yeah, it's out there. He's like, yeah, I took it in today, and I go, because it was snowing outside. He was like, well, this is my vehicle for transportation, so I just dress warm. I'm like, all right, yeah.
All power to them. Yeah.
And I go out there, and it's a moped. Dude, what are you doing?
Something
They're
just
gonna make everything so
crashed.
dramatic.
Something just,
Oh.
I mean, something literally just crashed in my kitchen, dude. Like everything might be on the floor right now, and I can't tell. Whatever. Fuck it. I don't care.
So I go out there, it's a moped. It's a scooter, and I'm
In
like,
the middle of winter,
yeah, that's what he's riding. Yeah.
dude's
And I was like-
asking to get killed.
I go, one, why? Like, get like a crappy car or something, at least
Yeah.
for the winter.
I get they're like affordable, I guess, but
yeah.
like,
You don't even have to get a crappy car. Get just like if you're gonna be riding a moped, then it makes me assume that you'd be fine driving like a Leaf, like the Toyota Leafs.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know.
yeah. Thought it was a Nissan Leaf.
Same thing. Leaf, small
Yeah.
car, smart car.
There's somebody that I used to work with, and they like bring their helmet into work.
Yeah.
And it was like a really nice motorcycle helmet, right? Like it kind of makes you think that they'd like drive a crotch rocket.
It was like full face and
Yeah. Like super like sporty motorcycle helmet. I got out there one time, saw them getting onto their moped, and I was like, I'm like, you don't even need that helmet. You're going 20 miles an hour tops.
well, mopeds go faster than that
I know.
because they
But
have
also
to.
it's Florida. Like you don't there's no
Yeah.
helmet law. But
Oh yeah,
but
that's true.
I was like, you have that. I go, you could have worn a bicycle helmet. It would have been more fitting for what the fuck you're riding right now.
Yeah, dude.
Ridiculous, dude.
I'm not a big and then they also talked about somebody brought up when we were talking about bikes because they know I ride a motorcycle, and they're like,
Right.
I don't like splitting lanes, how motorcycles can split lanes. And I go, yeah, I'm not a big fan of that either. Like,
Is that
I
when they
would
like ride
never-
side by side?
No, when they drive in the middle of traffic.
Oh, okay, I understand. Yeah.
Um
I don't like when I
because-
see somebody doing that. I'm like, you're
Like,
asking
one-
for something to happen.
Yeah, like one, I would never do that. Like right now on the bike that I have because it's huge. And I don't mind if they do it. Well, I mean, obviously they're going to do what they want. Like I'm not whatever, but like I would be like, if we're at a red light and they're like, oh, I'm going to cut through and get to the front of the line. Yeah, I wish I could do that too. By all means, do it there. But when I see them just like cut and like they're going down, like going 70,
Hmm.
and they're going like right in the middle of cars and everything, I'm like, dude, I don't know, man. I
Yeah,
can't.
something about it.
No, thank you.
You're sneaking into blind spots.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah. I can't and then even regular like 2 lane like 45 50 mile an hour thing, like they're doing it. If they see a space, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, if you see a space, you can go for it, but like I don't know. It's just like
Yeah,
I'll just
not my
stick
cup of tea.
I'll just stick behind my thing, and if I gotta like get off and like, I'll try and do it as safely as possible. Make sure I'm looking 17 different directions.
Yeah.
But I can't be. I think it's just more me thinking that because like I'm like, okay, I got a pretty heavy bike that I ride,
Right.
so it's like I can't be whipping this thing around.
Yeah. I had a
So
dream
maybe
the other night that I got in a car accident, but like a really bad one. I guess like I don't remember exactly what happened. I think I like got like nudged in the like we were driving fast and somebody like
Right.
and I just started spinning out of control. And I could like, I mean, even in my dream, I must have been like hanging off the side of my bed because I could like feel like the G's of me spinning. And I was just like, I thought the car was gonna flip over. And I just like, I think once the car stopped, I just like woke up and I was like, but I think I woke up just like normal in my bed. So I don't know how the fuck, I don't know
You
what
were
I was
feeling
doing.
everything? Yeah, dude, you better watch out.
Yeah.
You could steal that same feeling. Could be.
I was driving in the rain the other day and it was like a very similar stretch of road to what was in my dream. And I was like,
A white knuckle in it.
yeah, I was a little nervous. Slowed it down under the speed limit a little bit there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But-
Some bikers, man, I don't know. It's like, why do you got to be doing wheelies on the throughway?
Yeah, fuck
Not
that.
necessary, dude.
No.
If you go down,
Yeah, that's it. That's your last time you're going down.
no, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't even want to. I wouldn't even want to think to imagine like because what in my head,
Mm-hmm.
it's like I imagine what it's gonna feel like if I fall.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about how cool it looks.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, hey, what
Well,
if
I think at that
fall?
point it doesn't feel like anything. You fall, it's over.
I mean, you're not dead.
There's a good chance.
Yeah, there's a chance, but you're not gonna be dead. I don't think.
You're going 70, hitting a wheelie. If you tip backwards, your head's cracking on the pavement.
Well, people wear helmets.
Yeah, but still. And then you're
Mm.
getting run over by the car behind you.
Yeah, that could be happening.
Yeah, like you're
That
done
one,
for.
if that's yeah. Have you ever seen those the motorcycle races where they're fucking like this? Like here's the track.
Yeah,
and
they got
they're
their knee on the road.
yeah, dude. And those people fall off.
I
and
know.
they fucking, but they got like
They got
they
like
gotta see-
special
dude.
suits on.
yeah, dude. They got back pads. They got elbow pads, knee pads. But those things are wild. Like I get scared. I'm gonna slip. Sometimes going around a regular curve at like 45.
Yeah,
Depending on how sharp it is. These guys are fucking here's straight.
they
They're
are
like,
sideways.
here you go. But it's like they're going 100 and something miles an hour. So
Yeah.
it's like
I think
how
at
does
that
you-
point, like if it slips out from under you, you're already on the ground essentially. So
Yeah.
you just continue sliding.
right. That's what it is usually when I see them.
Yeah.
But sometimes those guys take big hits,
Oh yeah.
big falls or whatever. And they're just like,
They just ragged out across the
Yeah,
pavement
dude.
and they somehow get up from it.
Jesus.
I don't
And they're
fucking
like,
know, dude. They must
like,
wake
shit,
up the
what
next
happened?
day bruised like a
Yeah.
motherfucker.
dude, they're like, shit, what happened? And run back to their bike.
Yeah.
And nothing happened. I'm like, excuse me.
Like, sure, you have a concussion.
Yeah, dude. Something happened. This past weekend,
Yep.
we went to we did a doubleheader of the Sabres game
Right.
and the Bison's game.
A lot of drinking.
Yeah, well, not as could have been more.
Wait, did the girls make it to brunch?
The girls did make it to brunch, yeah.
Okay.
But oh yeah, wait. Is that talking about last week on this about this?
Yeah. I don't remember if it was on the podcast or after the podcast. Either way, you mentioned that the girls were out drinking.
I think we were playing games
Oh, right. That's right. Yeah.
because I was like, I don't think I was talking about that early.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, we were playing games and yeah, they did make it. They got there like 10:15 or something like that. Or no, 10:30. And we wanted to be there at 10:30, but you know, whatever.
Close
we had
enough,
to
yeah.
wait. We got there to this restaurant and waited we didn't get sat down until like 5 after 11,
Oh my God.
like, or 10 after 11. Like they said, oh, 10 minutes, whatever, just wait. Then they're like, all right, party's leaving, just give us another 5 minutes to clean up. And then it's like 25 minutes later, it's like, dude, oh yeah, you guys can come. So
I'll
either
clean
way.
the table myself. Just let me sit down.
Dude. Like at one point, so we got bottom, 6 of us got bottomless mimosas,
Classic, yeah.
and they give you the carafe. And she told us, she was like, the glasses, they're just they're just being washed. I'll bring them right out. No, we're all drinking them right out of the fucking thing. We're like, I was halfway gone. Like I chugged half of it right away.
Yeah.
And because we were like, dude, we got 40 minutes to have bottomless mimosas
And get out of there.
and get our 50 minutes and eat and make sure it's worth it to
Right.
get bottomless mimosas. So she brought the carafes, and she put some straws on the table, and the one girl stuck a straw in there, started sipping it, and I was like, well, I'm just going for it.
Yeah.
And then
guzzle
she
that
comes
shit.
back, and that's when she says like, oh, I'll bring out the glasses in a minute. And like I didn't say it to her, I was just kind of facing this way because I just like brought it down, and I was just like, she was behind me, and I was like, yeah, I don't think we need them, but whatever. But yeah, good mimosas. We got 2 of them. We figured that there was probably 3 in each carafe.
Hmm.
So
You gotta get 2 to make it worth it.
yeah, it was $25 for bottomless, and each glass was $8. Each mimosa was $8. So 3 of them, 24. So roughly
Yeah.
2 of them. But since I had no food in my stomach and I chugged half of it,
You were
I
feeling
was-
something.
I was instantly like, okay, I don't feel so good.
Oh,
And so I
okay.
barely ate any of my breakfast,
Ooh.
which was unfortunate.
Yeah.
But so I had two carafes of mimosas. We left, went to the game. I got 2 24-ounce Simply lemonades.
Mm-hmm.
Sabres won. It was electric in there, dude. It was so nice having like
Oogie,
just a
woogie,
bunch of
woogie.
people. We were like, yeah. Every time they scored, obviously.
Yeah.
And then went to the Bison's game. I didn't drink it all there. Got some free hot dogs though. That was nice.
Gross. But yeah.
One of our buddies was just like passed out.
I saw that
Right.
picture. Just like fell asleep at the
Oh
game.
yeah. He was just passed out at the game. Yeah. And I guess we were trying to get the cameraman to like get him on camera. But if you saw my story, I said 38 put him to sleep.
Yeah.
And then the video after that was 38 at bat for the other team.
Hmm.
We were like, dude, Tyler was just yelling at this guy. Just like, yeah, good swing, 38. Or something, just chirping him along and everything. And then what was it? I guess I forgot who it was. I think Will's dad told us that, like, I guess the guy who was sleeping, he was on like the broadcast like the whole game. Not
No
him
way.
sleeping, but just like where the camera was, we were like right behind the batter.
Oh shit.
Like we were literally 4 rows back from like we saw like not the dugout, the tunnel right there. Tunnel's right
Yeah.
next to us.
Good seats.
So yeah, we were like they could hear us. And he would turn around sometimes and like look to see who was talking.
Yeah, you're like, who is it?
Yeah, we're like, yeah, we got you. Dude, we were all yelling at him. Me,
Yeah.
Tyler, Will, Tom. At one point we were all just yelling. And but it was a good day. Then we got back to Will's, took a nap, and then went out to the bars.
Nice.
We were all just like I mean, we all like were for going out. We were like, yeah, we're like we'll go. But like, we all just kind of like collectively like
The
a
task, it's a task. Yeah, at that point.
we took like a half hour nap.
Yeah.
And then the guy who was like really wanted to go out, he took like an hour nap. We're like, dude, you're the one who wanted to go out. Come on, let's go. But yeah, I guess he was tired or something, whatever. But
God damn.
yeah, it was a good weekend. Bisons did not win.
Yeah,
Well, that, but
my weekend was just not eventful. I'm looking at my calendar and I didn't do shit, which I'm okay with. I like just sitting at home sometimes.
yeah, dude, I enjoy not spending money.
Yeah, it's a really good thing because I've been spending so much money lately. I gotta like take it easy. I keep like ordering food or like going out with people, like getting drinks. I went to this place called the Red Coconut Club at Disney or Universal. It's this bar that is like themed. They like do like different themes throughout the year. Like right now, they're still celebrating Mardi Gras at Universal, so it's called the Cursed Coconut Club, and it's a bunch of like voodoo shit. Um, and so they've got like themed drinks as well. And I don't want to share it, but I'm going to. I spent $90 on four
Oh.
drinks. Yeah. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's almost like $20 a drink. What is that fit or that's more than $20 a drink.
It might have been five drinks. No, it was four. It was four drinks because I got the first one I got was 15.98. But then I tipped.
That's
So
like $22.50 per drink.
basically, yeah. I tipped on the first drink because I was like I'm just gonna get one. But then the drink that came out, dude, again, 15.98 after tax. I tipped and I made it, I think, $19. The drink was this fucking big.
There's no way.
I swear to God.
Okay, then you're dumb.
I didn't
dude.
get four of these. Now, I will say this one was all alcohol. So it was like, I mean, it was fucking strong. I had that one drink and I was like, fucking shit. And so, but the other drinks that were the same price, they were like a whole glass for the same price. So I was like, hey, well, I'm not getting one of those again. So I went back up to the bar after I finished that one. And I was like, let me try this punch. And he was like, well, that's a non-alcoholic punch. And I'm like, oh,
Can you
he was
put
like,
alcohol in there?
He was like, I can add alcohol. I'm like, okay, well, like, what's good with it? He was like, well, you can never go wrong with vodka because it's
Yeah.
flavorless. I'm like, that's not true. When people say vodka doesn't taste like anything, they're fucking lying to you. Vodka tastes like alcohol.
It tastes like trash.
Yeah.
It does. It's
But
like,
anyway,
yeah.
so he was like, you can add alcohol, or you can add vodka, it's a punch. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. He was like, do you want to? He was like, is Tito's okay? I'm like, yeah, it's fucking Tito's is fine. It's whatever, cheap vodka.
Yeah.
He was like, do you want a single or a double? I was like, fuck it, make it a double. Now the punch on its own, punch is $8 for a non-alcoholic punch.
Yeah.
Little expensive, not important. A double vodka punch, $26.
Yeah.
How does that make sense that's almost $20 for a double, essentially two shots of vodka? So anyways, so I had that. That was really good. And then I was like, I'm going to get another one of these. So drink number 3 was another one of those, but I made it a single. I was like, I don't need a double this time. I'm not spending that much money. So give me another one. He barely added any vodka to the second one. So I was basically just drinking a punch. I couldn't even taste the vodka this time. It's like, this motherfucker. I was like, you know what? I'm going to try the drink that everybody else got because that one I know is good. I had sips of everybody else's. I know it's got a lot of alcohol. I know it's good. I'm just going to go with that one. Bring it back to the $15 price. And so I went and I got that one for $15 to make my 4th drink. And I was like, motherfucker. And so I was like, let me close my tab.
Beer.
I should have. Even the beer was expensive.
Yeah, it's not as expensive, $26.
That's true, yeah. But
That
so
is so dumb.
after the tip and everything, it was the final bill for like because I'd opened up a tab for those last 3 drinks, the 2 punches and the whatever the fuck the other one was. That bill after tip was $75. And again, that first drink, I think it was $72. And that first drink that I got with tip was $19. So I spent about $90.
Dude, if I ever ordered a drink, not knowing what the thing, how much it was, if I ordered a drink and it should be like, whatever. I mean, 15, if it's a theme thing, that makes sense why it's charging so much. So let's just say it was $15. And I'm like,
Yeah.
holy shit, $15. And it was like,
When it came out, it was that tiny. I was like, this is fucked.
that's weird.
Because every other drink on that menu that was the same, that was one of the themed drinks, and it was that same price of $15, was a full-size glass.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll tell you right now, I don't care if it's all alcohol and there's no like mixers in it. I want a full size. If I'm spending $15, I don't want. He was like, oh, it's supposed to be like a shot. I go, this is not a shot. This is a small beverage.
It was probably a shot.
It wasn't though. It was listed as a drink.
Oh yeah, but basically it was a shot.
Yeah, but it's like it was too big to be a shot. It was at that point it was like a double shot or it's like a double shot.
Well, double shot will cost $15. Because a one shot is going to cost $7. Like I went to casino in Niagara Falls one time.
Hmm.
Got a shot there, $7.
Yeah, it's fucked.
And I was like, $7? But either way, if I ever order a drink and it was like too expensive, I like if it's free refills for like fountain drinks, I'm like, you know what? Fine. I'm not getting drunk tonight. I'm drinking all of your pop
Uh-huh.
and then not giving you a tip.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
I'm getting one $20 drink and then paying for or getting like 15 Sprites at the price of $3.
Yeah. Yeah, like if I'm out
And-
at a restaurant and their drinks are stupid expensive, I go, I'll get a drink because everybody else is, but then also bring a Sprite and just keep filling it up.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, and you're not getting dick
You're not getting ass from me.
because you work at a place that overcharges for like if they can charge that much for a drink, then they better be paying they can pay you what you need. And you better fight for your rights of equal pay. Okay.
Suck it the fuck up, bitch, because I'm not paying you.
Yeah, I'm not fucking give you a tip.
Yeah, it's bad. I wanted to save this question that I have for when we eventually get another girl on the podcast, like as a guest. But I don't know how long it's gonna fucking be. And it's been eating away at me since I saw it. I don't know where I saw it, somewhere on TikTok, probably. What the fuck? On God's green earth are girls. What?
Oh my God, God.
What are girls doing in the bathroom?
Dude, everything.
So like the other night, again, I was at the bar, and one of the girls was like, so it was me, my roommate, my friend Tyler, and then bunch of girls.
Tyler was
Yeah. And so at one point, one of our friends was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. And every other girl there was like, oh, I'll go with you. So they all got up, and it was just fucking me
We
and
know
Tyler
this.
sitting there. Yeah, we've all seen this before. And then they posted a picture on Instagram, and they had all just taken like they took a picture in the mirror where they were showing off their asses. And I was like, okay, I guess that's what they're doing.
Makes
but like,
sense.
when they're not doing that, why? That's why there's always a line, because half of you aren't even going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
You're just going.
But they
in
all
there
do
as
the same
groups.
thing. You know, they know what's up.
Yeah, but
And so they go to the bathroom if they have to go to the bathroom, obviously.
right.
And then, but if they're just in there for, moral support, then that's what they're there for. They know their role.
They're the support person.
Like if the person said, if whoever said, I need to go to the bathroom, and the person said, oh, I'll go with you.
That's
They
support
could
person.
also have to go to the bathroom,
That's
or they're
fair.
just there for moral support.
What do you
then,
need support for? Just pee.
dude? You just go in groups. That's what it is with girls.
Yeah, but
They're
like,
not going solo. They're not
why do they
getting
always walk
fucking
out
taken.
laughing? Like, what happens in there that's so funny that they walk out and they're all like, ah, like they're
Dude,
just giggling.
Imagine going into the bathroom with your bros. Something's happening in there.
I've
that
gone to the
you're
bathroom
laughing.
with guys
Dude,
before.
okay, you want to know what happened? Me and Tyler, sorry, not me and Tyler. Tyler was either way. I went to the bathroom at the Sabres game, right?
Okay.
I'm peeing. I go in there with whoever else. I can't remember who was with me, who was next to me while we were waiting. But either way, finally a urinal opens up. A couple of urinals open up. And then I'm midstream, and fucking Tyler pushes me from the back, and I just had to fucking like cut it off because I'm like I got nervous, so I started laughing, and then he's peeing, and so then I was drunk a little. I was a little drunk, so I was just like I was laughing about it because I was like, dude, I fucking had to cut it off, man. You made me stop midstream. But that's what we were laughing about when we came
but
out.
you don't. I guess I don't know.
Like
just-
something like if you're in there, you're probably gonna be.
They're not pushing each other at the urinals,
No,
Dave.
dude. I know that, but like you're with your friends, so something funny could
Something
happen.
funny is bound to happen, I guess. Yeah.
That's all it is.
I don't know. I've just never understood it. They all go in together and they all come out way happier than when they went in.
Dude, they could easily be doing a line of coke in there for all we know. I don't know.
And that's why I wanted to have a girl on the podcast when I asked this question.
That could be what has.
It's just I saw this question. I saw this happen. I saw something on TikTok about this. What?
Oh, rub it off on you.
I saw something on TikTok about this, and then it happened when I was out with a bunch of girls, and I was like, what's happening in there? I just want to know.
Yeah, dude, they got fucking couches in there and shit.
I think we always assume that. I don't think it's the case.
Well, they do. They have seats in there. Not like regular, not like public girls' bathroom, but like I bet you any money like an office.
If it's not a private bathroom, it's a public bathroom.
What did I say?
You said not a public bathroom.
Yeah, I'm saying like not a public bathroom. Like not a public bathroom is not gonna have a fucking couch in there.
Right, but like if it's not a private bathroom, it's a public bathroom. There's only
I know
two
that.
types of bathrooms.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying.
You mean like not like a fucking
Not like
gas
a fucking,
station.
yeah, dude. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I mean. Yeah, not like a fucking bar
Bar
bathroom. I'm talking about like an office bathroom. I didn't think I said private. I thought I said office.
No, you said not a public restroom. And I said, yeah, if it's not private, it's public
Oh,
though.
okay, so I
Every
never
bathroom
mentioned
that's not your
private.
own bathroom is a public
Yeah.
bathroom.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So either way, not a.
I'll just go
fast
fuck
food-
myself. How about that?
Not a fast food or restaurant type bathroom,
Right.
Or like an office bathroom or like a work bathroom, whatever. The same thing.
Right, but in the office, girls aren't going together.
I'm not talking about the office girls going to bed. I'm saying they have chairs in there, dude.
Yeah, right, but like that doesn't matter if they're not going to the bathroom together in an office setting. Why do they need couches?
They like to sit down.
Sit down on the goddamn toilet.
And sometimes girls do go to the bathroom together in offices. You don't know what they're doing
You don't work in an office. How do you know this?
because you see it in movies. I don't know.
Yeah, that's where you also see the couches in their bathrooms, is in movies.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know what could. We'll never know, okay? Unless we,
Where's this about to go?
I'll let your imagination run wild.
Yeah, I just
okay?
won't continue that sentence for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't fucking know,
Who
dude.
knows?
Well, we'll get a girl on. The next girl that's on this podcast, we're gonna ask, be like, what's the last time you went to the bathroom with another female, and what did you do in there?
I can just next podcast, we'll just text a bunch of girls.
Mm.
We'll just be like, yo, what do you guys do in the bathroom
Okay.
with other women?
Well, yeah.
We'll try and
Send
make
a little
it as,
winky emoji at the same time.
Yeah. I was gonna say, we'll try and make it as sexual as possible. What do you women do in the bathroom?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Like, what's going on in there?
Yeah.
Hey.
They'd be like, And I'm like, I don't.
Maybe they are
So
just
that's it.
snorting mad cocaine.
It could. I'm sure some of them are.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. They're
Where
just
else do you do cocaine but a public
Yeah.
bathroom?
Yeah. Where else? They're just taking, a quick bump just with the pinky. They're fucking scooping that shit with their fucking.
How do you
2-inch
know so
nails.
much about taking coke or doing cocaine?
You see it in the movies.
You-
It's the movies, dude. Fucking girls have their inch long nails
It's true.
and they scoop up a little bit.
Yo, anytime I see somebody now with a long pinky nail, I'm like,
Quick bump. They
Doing
probably
quick-
got cocaine stored up in there.
in their fingernail?
Yeah, that's what they probably do. They probably put. You've seen fake nails.
Well, yeah.
They put cocaine that cocaine. They put cocaine. It's all made up, by the way. But they probably put cocaine
No shit. Yeah.
in that crevice,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Then they put a piece of tape over it,
Oh.
and then they put a piece of tape over the end of it,
Right. So nothing spills
and
out.
then anytime they want a quick bump,
They just
they
peel
just
off.
they peel off the thing, and then they cover it back up, then shake it down a little bit more for the next time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And they do that for all their nails.
Yeah, if they depending on if they want to have a party, then yeah,
Yeah.
they might have 20 bumps, 2 for each finger.
Might have 20 bumps. Oh,
This-
god damn.
I'm not advocating for the use of cocaine in
Cocaine.
fake nails,
Yeah.
but I'm sure if somebody ever saw this, they'd be like, "That's a good idea."
Yeah, that's you could market that.
Yeah.
If cocaine ever becomes legal.
We won't.
You gotta, well, no.
I mean, it could. We never say never.
That's fair. Yeah. I mean, we don't know what 2050 is gonna be like, but
Yeah.
I think cocaine kills, so
And nobody ever will know what 2050 is going to be like.
until we get there.
No, I don't think so.
We'll get there when we get there.
The world's gonna end 2049,
Yeah, I fucking
December
hope-
3031, or December 31st. I meant to say
3031.
they're gonna end 2049 in December 3031. It's like, dude, we made it well past 2050, and we're
Yeah, yeah,
3031. Oh,
There was something else I was watching a YouTube video the other day, and this is how we're gonna wrap this episode up, by the way. It
All
was ranking guys based on their dick size. And so I was like,
You're watching a video.
I didn't
about
see
this?
dicks. It was like one of those things where it's like they'll rank guys based on like a number of different things. So they'll do it for girls too. It's like ranking girls based on how loose they're.
Oh shit!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This is wrong.
No, but like it's one of
Anyways.
those. There's like that type of channel that like does that for a lot of different topics.
Oh, I see what you mean. Like ranking guys on what type of motorcycle they drive, stuff like that,
Yeah.
or like ranking guys on what brand they wear or what shoe they're wearing, something like that.
Yeah.
It's definitely the same thing. You just never
Yeah,
seen
it's just like I haven't seen a lot of their videos, but it's like it's one of those channels. It's also like that same type of channel where they're like, we're gonna do like this blind dating, and there's just like a button between the two of you, and you can press this button at any time to cancel the date.
it. Okay, I've never seen this. Either way, go on.
Yeah,
because
regardless.
we're gonna get off topic.
Yeah, we're gonna get off topic real fast. So it was ranking guys based on dick size. So what happened is they got like seven guys.
They all
And
spit out their dick size.
no. They said they were 7 guys, and they ranked each other based on just looks alone who had the biggest dick.
Oh, okay.
So they all there was this really fucking short guy, the shortest guy there. Dude
Wait,
had to
the
be
guys
like
ranked each other's on.
guys ranked
girls?
each other. No,
Okay.
there were no girls. It was
Oh.
simply like it was like a legitimate ranking. Like we're gonna have the guys determine who they think has the bigger dick, and then we're gonna measure soft, hard, and circumference.
The girth.
Yeah, the
Okay.
girth of that.
Yeah. Okay.
And we're gonna rank them 7 to 1. And so they got there, and there was this guy who was really short. Dude had to be like 5'6" max.
Okay.
Fuck, like a short legend, dude.
Yeah.
And so he had like a thick accent. I think he was a little bit Hispanic. And this fucking camera, I swear to fucking God, dude. Oh my God. Anyways, so now we got nothing. Jesus fucking Christ. You gotta be fucking joking me. Dude, I gotta buy the camera that you have because this one really pisses me off to no end. There we go. Anyways, so there was this guy who was short. He was the shortest one there. but he had like he had some confidence about him. So they
Yeah.
were all like, I feel like he's got the biggest dick. And so they put him at number 1. And then he goes, well, can I rank you guys based on how I think it is? And so he put them in a rank. And I'm just going to give you a quick spoiler warning. He ranked them with one guy in the wrong spot without fucking looking at their dicks. He almost perfectly ranked them just based on looks. And I was thoroughly impressed. So they all ranked each other, or they all ranked themselves, and they had like the 3 shortest guys as 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
And their heights varied pretty drastically. And so then they measured. They measured soft dick, hard dick, and girth.
That would
And
be
so they
the
measured
next one.
soft, and then they ranked. And soft, the shortest soft dick was 2.5 inches.
Okay.
And I was like, all right. Pretty short. Yeah. The guy, the shortest guy, who, again, spoiler warning, ended up having the biggest dick. Shout out to the short kings out there.
Go figure.
Dude had was it 4.5?
Oh my god, dude! I
think-
was like,
4.5 soft, which is like, I'm just gonna say, pretty impressive for a soft teen.
yeah, dude. Sometimes people just have 4 hard. I mean,
Well,
Jesus.
exactly. Yeah. So I was like, God damn.
I can't
So then I
even
was
put
like,
4
well,
hard.
how many of these guys are like, how many of them are growers, how many of them are showers? Maybe they're soft 4 inches, but then it just goes up 4 inches. Like it's not getting any
Right.
bigger. Yeah. And so then they measured hard, which I don't know how they did the measurements for like, do they have them like fucking and then
Every
measure?
fucking-
Or because they just had like, what?
I mean, yeah, they had to fucking like.
Yeah, but were they
get
just sitting there
hard.
jerking off in front of a doctor until they were like, all right, this is as hard as I'm going to get?
I don't know.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
wondering. Because they did the soft measurements just behind like a curtain on set.
Mhm.
And then they did the hard measurements in a closed room.
Yeah.
The doctor, by the way, was male. And I'm like, that's probably fair. That's probably for the best, honestly. You don't want to be just jerking off in front of a female.
Yeah.
Regardless. Took him into a closed room, they measured. The guy who had the shortest soft dick also had the shortest hard dick
Makes sense.
at a whopping 4 inches. And I was like,
See,
ooh, that's tough.
Dude, something.
And then the same guy who had the longest soft dick also had a fucking 8-inch cock, dude. Man's 5'6", sticks out 8 inches. And what they did, just to really fuck with the guy who had the shortest penis, they gave them all cucumbers cut to the size
Oh,
of their
man.
measurement.
So
The
this
guy
dude
the-
got a whole ass cucumber.
got a whole cucumber. And first guy ranked number 7, little fuck.
Not even a half. Like a
Not
half
even
of
not
one.
even half a cuke.
Well, yeah. Well, no. it would
Technically
be
half a cube. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he fucking dude, 4 inches soft, 8 inches. That means you got 4 extra inches of meat.
Yeah, dude. No thanks.
But he
I
just like
honestly-
the confidence that he had. He was like, they were like, oh well, like when's the last time you had sex? They were like trying to figure out like based on last time they had sex, like where they could rank each other. And he was like, oh, I had sex before I came to set today. I'm like, damn, dude.
Jesus, yeah, dude. This guy fucks. You know.
He does fuck. Again, no more than 5'6". There's no way he was 5'6". Or there was no way he was any more than 5'6".
Yeah.
Couldn't believe it.
Was any of these guys like fucking tall?
Yeah, there were 2 of them that were like 6'5". And they were like right in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. They weren't like, nothing to write home to mom about, but like
I don't know why you write your mom about it, but
but and then the circumference, I don't remember any of them. They went through the circumferences really quickly because how much does girth matter? But
Yeah.
I want to say that the guy
I
who had
text
the
the girls
biggest
that too. When we asked them the bathroom
yeah,
question,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
how much does girth matter, by the way?
I think I'm pretty sure the guy who had the biggest dick had a 4-inch circumference. And I'm like, dude's packing.
Dude, 4 inches? I don't
Come
know if
on.
they're big.
I don't
Wait,
like-
come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
measure something for me real quick. That's fucked. Am I right?
All right, now circumference is you take a string, wrap it around the thickest
And
part,
measure the string. Yeah.
and then measure the string after you straighten it out. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use.
So measure your wrist for me.
I'm gonna use this.
That works,
Power
yeah.
cord here. And I'm gonna do this beer bottle.
Okay.
This is gonna be. There's no way if somebody like this is gonna be bigger than 4 inches.
I sure hope so, dude.
Because
that's
if
4
this is
inches,
going in someone's vagina, dude,
you're gonna
there's
rip it
no way.
open.
There's no fucking way. All right, hold on.
The anticipation is killing me, by the way.
I'm trying to like make sure it's as tight as possible,
Well, yeah.
and I can't bend like the tip, so sorry. Okay, that's like a 6-inch.
That's a pretty big.
That's a 6-inch girth right there. Or, oh shit. Man, I'm generous with 6 inches. Jesus Christ. That's almost 8 inches.
Oh, so that's 8 inches?
That's 8. I thought this was 6.
Damn, you tell me I got an 8-inch dick, right?
Damn, I'm fucking hung, dude. No shit. Okay, so yeah, no, this is hold on.
I'm like, shit, I thought that guy had a really huge dick. Now I'm realizing it's just average.
It's like 7 3/4.
Okay. So show me 4 and then close the loop on that.
Wait, what?
Like measure 4 inches and then make it a circle so I know what we're looking at.
Oh, okay. Measure 4 inches.
Yeah.
So
Because
this
I'm
is
picturing like this.
Let's see. It looks so tiny. That's dude. This is this guy's hard dick.
Yeah.
Okay, there's no. I need a string because there's no way. That's right. There's no way that's right. Let me measure 4 inches. Not right at the end, so I can.
I mean, that looks. I'd say that's pretty accurate.
Pretty fucking average to me. You ever seen that video
Yeah, I think so.
with Tim the Tatman and Ninja?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, these weenies are so tiny. I don't know, man. Pretty fucking average to me. Let's see. Okay.
That's 4 inches.
That's 4 inches.
How
That's
many
what this
fingers
dude
can you
had.
fit in there? I'm just wondering. Just so I get a
Two?
rough 2. Okay, so that's like
Jesus Christ. What are these
So, like,
questions you're asking
that
me?
width is like the circumference of this dude's dick, which I feel like that's pretty,
Yeah, he's not that big, dude.
no. Well, I mean,
Fucking-
8 inches is pretty big.
God, fucking quit hyping him up.
I just couldn't believe, dude, when everybody was like, first of all, when it started at 4, and then the next guy jumped up to 6. I go, first of all, the smallest dick is 2 inches smaller than the next smallest dick.
Yeah.
And then they went all the way up to 8. And I was like, my God.
Yeah. Well,
But then they
I mean,
like
it's
asked
too
him-
big. Okay.
Right.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Personal
Although
opinion.
based on your measurement of 8, I feel like I'm doing okay.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I did think that was like 6 inches.
Yeah, so did I. You had me convinced that was 6 inches.
But then that's wrong on our part, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Like if we thought that was 8 and we were like, yeah.
What?
Wait, what? If that was 8 inches and we were like, and we thought it was 6, that means we think.
I don't know where you're going with this.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know how like okay, like you know how there's always a joke. We're like, oh yeah, that's 6 inches, and it's like huge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And in actuality, like 6 inches is a lot smaller than like what guys think. That's the joke,
Right.
You know. So then,
So you're saying that
So I'm trying to think. It's like, so if I thought that was 6 inches,
What am I packing that's actually not 6 inches?
right? Yeah, it's definitely not. It's like fucking 2.
Anyway, so then they asked at the end of this whole thing, they were like, so like, they're like, can you guys talk about the pressure to be bigger? And all the guys who
Pressure?
had all the guys all the guys who had massive dicks, they were like, I don't feel the pressure.
Yeah,
And
what
they were like,
pressure?
what?
What pressure would they have?
Exactly. I feel like the question was more geared towards fucking Millimeter Peter on down at number 7 the entire time. And so they said that, and all the guys with big dicks, they were like, I know, I don't think there's any pressure. And then the one guy who was like, I just don't think it matters that much. And I'm like, they are just saying that solely to make the guy with the 4-inch cock feel so much better about himself. They're like, it doesn't matter, it's all about the way you use it. And I go, dude's got a fucking.
I mean, that's what the girls say. They say it's how you use it. Some of them.
The girls
nice
say,
ones.
which girls say that?
The nice ones.
Yeah. The ones that
truth
are
ones.
lying to
Yeah.
the short dick kings out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the video I watched over the weekend, and I was like, this is actually, I think it was like 2 days ago. It was, I just couldn't believe it. When they said we're actually gonna measure some schlongs, I was like, let's fucking go. They didn't show it. I just mean like I
know
wanna
that.
I wanna know, right?
Oh my god.
Because like I gave my own ranking in my head, right? Based on I knew the guy who was short. I go, he's gonna have him.
Yeah, of course.
18.
It's reverse psychology, dude.
Yeah. Dude
That's
was
big reverse psychology.
hacking.
All right, pick a number.
8.
6. What country borders Egypt to the west?
Egypt to the west.
Is Jordan a country or a city in Egypt?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. Because I wanted to say Jordan right away, but I think it's a city. I think it's a city in Egypt.
Egypt. Where the fuck even is Egypt?
Dude, it's like
That way, yeah.
borders
Man, dude,
Egypt
I
to
am.
the west.
I
Yeah,
got.
my geography. Is not good.
You ask me where, like, isn't Egypt? Is it in Africa?
No. Yeah, maybe it is. I don't know, dude.
Fuck, dude.
Is it? It could be.
I don't know.
Is it a European country or not?
I don't think it's European.
Then it could be in Africa.
I'm pretty sure it's African.
All right, then I'm going to say Morocco.
Well, that's just not right.
I don't know.
Is
man.
it though? Fuck.
If it's in Africa, I'm saying Morocco.
I'm saying Chad.
Chad.
Yeah,
What the fuck is Chad?
it's a country.
Do you get this?
God, why do you use Google Chrome, dude?
Shut up. What?
You could just go look at a map at this point.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we got Chad or Morocco. Well, it's
Look
not
at that.
Morocco.
It's not Chad.
It's not Chad. Where the fuck is Egypt, dude?
It's Libya.
Oh,
Dude,
right
it's
there.
right
I was
there.
close though.
Yeah.
I almost said Israel. I would have been on the east side.
Dude, Jordan.
Where?
Look at that. It is a country.
Oh shit, yeah, right next to Israel.
Would have been to the east. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean,
I guess I win that, right?
I guess so. I feel cheated,
You're
I just
definitely
find it
you're
hard
more
to
west
believe.
than I am.
I find it hard to believe that you came up with Chad.
You don't know that Chad's a country?
I do.
That's like one of the 2 African countries
hearing
that I
it-
know.
After hearing it, I'm like, oh yeah, Chad's a country. I know that, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
Who
know
just
two
thinks of
African
Chad?
countries. It's Morocco and Chad.
I know Morocco and now Egypt
Now Egypt.
and
I guess Kenya.
Zimbabwe. Yeah, but I didn't
Zimbabwe. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I know.
Ethiopia. I know Ethiopia.
Yeah. See, I know it when I'm looking at it.
There's Yemen.
Yemen.
I'm going to Yemen.
All right. So I'll take the points there, which, oh, Dave, we just keep alternating,
Yeah.
which means you're likely to tie it up next week. And we have to go to,
Sudden.
yeah, because I'm at 2-4-6. You're at 2-4. And next week's the last week. All right. Well, Dave, where can people find you?
Find me underscore David Sharkey underscore on my Instagram. I mean, if I start streaming again, Great White Sharky on Twitch. I did a test run the other day.
How do you spell that?
GR8 White Sharky. 8, the number 8, not spelled out 8.
Yeah, that'd be fucking weird.
Yeah.
GREIGHT White
yeah.
Sharky.
But it would spell great. Like
It would spell great.
Just a very weird way.
Very
you know?
weird. Yeah.
Yeah, Great White Sharky with 8 for the after the GR.
Mhm.
At TShark101 Twitter. Eat of the week. I mean, classic. Honestly, no. Baseball hot dogs, dude. Gonna have to go with the baseball hot dogs because it's like I would say the brunch, but I only had like 2 bites, so I couldn't really.
Yeah.
It was fucking stupid of me. Ugh.
It's
Really
tough,
forward
dude.
to it. I just couldn't. I was my stomach hurt, and I was just like, after I had 2 of those, I was just feeling like I was gonna throw up, and I just wanted to lay down
Mm.
and crumble. And I was just like, potato, egg,
Potato.
yeah.
Yeah. You can follow me on my photography Instagram at Sharky_photography. My regular Instagram is Secret Agent Sharky, and my YouTube channel at Joe Sharky. My eat of the week is probably gonna be the Chinese food I ordered last night for Din Din. I got some sweet and sour chicken with some pork fried rice, and I got 4 egg rolls. It's just hitting me that I didn't get any fucking fortune cookies. I didn't realize that until just now.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed, but I got 4 egg rolls. I only thought I was getting 2, ended up with 4, so I'm very happy about it.
Nice.
Yeah, some bomb ass, sweet and sour chicken, classic.
Love it. Yeah, classic.
Yeah. As for the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter at CSG Pod. That is CSGPOD. Follow us on TikTok at the Shuffle Podcast, where we post our clips from the podcast, and subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all at the Shuffle Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk at you guys next week. We'll know the answer to what girls do in the bathroom and how many bumps they take.
Bump, bump.
All right. Goodbye, everybody.